We did not stop 4G in Cox's Bazar, where most of the international agencies they located their offices. We only stopped within the campus, the 32 camps. Some of our friends got very upset.
Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen said, Myanmar had promised to take back the Rohingyas, but not a single Rohingya had been taken back in the last 5 years. Even various international organizations, including the European Union, are increasing trade relations with Myanmar without taking any action on the genocide.
Unfortunately, they did not keep their words. And as a result, not a single Rohingya has gone back home. This is the 5th year, not a single one has gone back. And many Western governments, our tight partners, they have been supporting us basically in the humanitarian affairs. And these countries, some of them have good relationship with Myanmar. It is unfortunate that the leaders of the Western world, the leaders of human rights, who strongly oppose genocide or ethnic cleansing, they continue to do business as usual with the military government of Myanmar.
He was speaking about this issue at a seminar titled Rohingya Crisis and Repatriation, What is to be Done as a chief guest at the Radisson Blu Hotel in the capital on Tuesday morning. Development partner countries are not talking about Myanmar's genocide. On the contrary, they increasing trade with the Myanmar. It is unfortunate, said Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen.
If you look at the numbers, their trade has gone up from 3.5 times to 15 times over the last 4 years. Even the European Union, which got the Nobel Prize for Peace, their member states also did good business with Myanmar.
The foreign minister also said that international pressure should be increased to return the Rohingya to Myanmar. Due to lack of jobs, Rohingyas are involved in various crimes including drug trafficking, which is worrisome. Repatriation of Rohingyas is also important for a stable investment environment. He also said that the Indian Foreign Secretary would visit Myanmar next week to discuss the Rohingya issue.
And there is no pressure on Myanmar government to do anything else. I think Rohingya problem is not a problem of Bangladesh alone. It is a global problem. And global leadership should come forward for resolving this problem.
In this seminar, Professor Dr. Delwar Hossain and Professor Dr. Imtiaz Ahmed was the keynote speaker. About the Rohingya crisis and repatriation issue, Professor Dr. Delwar Hossain said,
So I think the UN should go beyond its General Assembly mandate, and UN Security Council should come forward. And I also finally want to see more consistent and effective role of the great powers to deal with, to me actually it is a civilizational crisis. It is not just crisis of the Rohingyas or some communities. It is a crisis of the civilization, and that has to be dealt from that way. And the internal and external dynamics of Myanmar clearly show that we have to focus on Myanmar's state, and that may help us to rethink our policies.
In this regard, Professor Dr. Imtiaz Ahmed said in his speech,
So I think this is the time where the international community needs to re-energize itself and work in a way where Myanmar finally would understand that things are not going in the way they should. And I believe one can start with some of the very good friends that they have, including, as I said, well, Japan started decoupling. India will be the other country, Thailand, Singapore has strong presence there. So these are the countries I think we need to work hard, and once it's done, I believe at least the conference that we have, or the workshop that we are now having would make some sense.
Diplomatic analysts who participated in the talks said that in order to resolve the Rohingya crisis, Bangladesh needs to continue its communication and activities through various formal and informal channels and engage in direct talks with Myanmar with the international community. As a resident of Arakan, the Rohingyas need to be rehabilitated by creating a safe haven in Myanmar with the help of the United Nations. They also stressed the need to implement the recommendations of the Kofi Annan Commission on Myanmar on an urgent basis.
A scenario of development and of concern.
This seminar was supported by City News Dhaka. The managing director of City News Dhaka, Syed Atiq, also present in this seminar as a panelist. The seminar was presided by executive editor and publisher of Diplomats News Natsan Ura Rahim.
Honorable Chief Guest, for gracing today's seminar. Thank you, sir, for your very thought-provoking and interesting address.
To get more video, please like, subscribe and press the bell icon.